Welcome back, family, to the Limitless Living Podcast. I'm your host, Ntebs Mbanjwa, CEO and founder of Dinaledi Institute. Thank you for joining me for another journey of breaking through limiting beliefs so that you can manifest with freedom and live in true abundance. We've already tackled the belief of I am not enough in episode 1 and the fear of failure in episode 2. Today, we're going to take on a belief that I know has kept so many of us trapped: scarcity. Scarcity whispers, there's not enough money. Opportunities are limited. If I win, someone else loses. People like me never get rich. Sound familiar? These thoughts don't just affect your bank balance, they bleed into how you show up in life, in relationships, in dreams. And here's the truth: scarcity is a lie. Abundance is the nature of the universe. But if you grew up like me, in an environment where money was tight, where fear was thick in the air, then scarcity feels more real than air. Family, in this deep dive, we're going to talk about how scarcity beliefs are programmed in childhood, the link between money, identity, and self-worth, stories of people stuck in lack and those who broke free, ancient teachings from Neville Goddard, Florence Scovel Shinn, and the Bible, insights from Bruce Lipton and Gay Hendricks on subconscious blocks and the upper limit problem, my personal journey of breaking free from lack after growing up in an abusive, fear-filled household, and finally, practices, affirmations, and rewiring tools to align you with true abundance. So grab your tea, get comfortable, and because today we're uprooting scarcity for good. I want to start by being real with you. I grew up in a home where abuse and fear were daily companions, and with that came scarcity. Money wasn't just tight, it was heavy. Every bill felt like a crisis. Every mistake felt like a catastrophe. As a child, I learned that money equals stress, danger, and arguments. I learned that no matter how much you had, it was never enough. And those lessons shaped my beliefs as I stepped into adulthood. Even when I began to earn, I carried the subconscious script: there's never enough. If I have it, it will leave. If I succeed, I'll lose it. And because I believed that, guess what? That's exactly what I experienced. I want you to reflect. What messages about money did you pick up as a child? Did you hear money doesn't grow on trees? Or rich people are greedy? Or maybe you never even heard money talked about at all, which can leave its own kind of confusion. This is where scarcity begins, not in your paycheck, but in your programming. Let's bring this to life with some everyday stories. Naledi's paycheck. Naledi earns a good salary, but every end of the month she's broke. She works hard, but her subconscious belief is money leaves quickly. And so she finds a way to make that belief true. Thabo, the entrepreneur. Thabo finally saves enough to launch his business. But instead of investing boldly, he plays it small, undersells himself, and undercharges. Why? His belief is, if I charge too much, people won't pay. I'll lose customers. He lives in scarcity, and so he attracts scarcity. The lotto winner. Just like in episode 1, millions won, millions lost. Because belief didn't rise with the money, scarcity is not about what's in your account. It's about what's in your heart. Do you see the pattern? Scarcity is not reality. It's a filter. Two people can stand in the same economy. One sees opportunities everywhere. The other sees lack everywhere. The difference is belief. This truth is echoed in ancient teachings. Neville Goddard taught us that the state of consciousness you occupy creates your world. If you live in the state of lack, you will manifest lack, even if abundance passes through your hands. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, "No man can attract money unless he feels it is already his. Scarcity keeps you feeling separate from wealth, and so wealth stays separate from you." The Bible is clear. John 10:10 says, "I came that they may have life and have it more abundantly." Not just enough, abundance. Scarcity is not spiritual truth, it's human conditioning. Science backs this up too. Bruce Lipton explained that your subconscious beliefs act like a filter. If your subconscious believes money equals danger, you'll unconsciously sabotage abundance to keep yourself safe. And Gay Hendricks' upper limit problem applies here too. When people suddenly experience more money than they believe they deserve, they self-sabotage. They overspend, attract crisis, or shrink back to their old comfort zone. Scarcity is simply the thermostat set too low. Family, let me be honest, scarcity almost swallowed me. After growing up in abuse and fear, I carried those beliefs into adulthood. Even when money came in, I found a way to lose it. Not because I was reckless, but because my energy was still married to scarcity. The turning point came when I realized manifestation wasn't working the way I wanted. I was journaling, affirming, vision boarding, but my subconscious was still screaming, "There's never enough." I had to confront my story. I had to sit with that little girl inside me who had seen bills equal fights, who had felt fear every payday. And I had to tell her, it's safe now, money is not the enemy, abundance is natural. It wasn't overnight, but slowly, as I replaced scarcity thoughts with abundance beliefs, my reality shifted. Clients came, opportunities opened, money stayed, and more importantly, my energy around money became calm. That's the journey I want for you, because if I could go from abuse, scarcity, and fear to leading the Dinaledi Institute as a manifestation trailblazer, you can too. Let's get practical. Here are 7 tools to break scarcity. Awareness journaling. Write down every scarcity thought that crosses your mind in a day. You'll be shocked how many are automatic. Rewrite the script. For each thought, create a new one. From "there's never enough" to "I always have more than I need." Gratitude practice. Scarcity focuses on what's missing. Abundance grows when you notice what's already here. Visualization. Neville's technique. Live as if. Visualize yourself not just having money but feeling safe with it. Affirm safety. Tell yourself, it is safe for me to have money. It is safe for me to keep money. It is safe for me to enjoy money. Give from abundance. Even if it's small, giving signals to your subconscious, I have enough to share. Expand your thermostat. Gay Hendricks style. When more comes, breathe into it instead of shrinking. Affirm, it's safe for me to expand into more. We'll practice these together right now. Here, you guide listeners through a 10-minute visualization exercise of feeling abundant. Pause, reflect, then continue. Take a moment, write down, what are the top 3 scarcity phrases you've carried all your life? Is it "money doesn't stay," or "I have to struggle for everything," or "people like me never get rich"? Now, next to each phrase, write the abundant truth. For example, "Money doesn't stay" becomes "money flows to me and supports me." Breathe it in, say it out loud, feel how it lands in your body. Family, scarcity is a lie, abundance is the truth. The same creator who made oceans that never run dry, stars that never stop shining, and trees that keep multiplying fruit, made you. Do you really think that power created you to live in lack? You are abundant, you are worthy, and you are limitless. Thank you for staying with me on this deep dive. I'm Ntebs Mbanjwa, and this is the Limitless Living Podcast. If this episode blessed you, share it with someone who needs to break free from scarcity. Remember, scarcity is not your truth. Abundance is. You are not here to survive. You are here to thrive.